Hey, welcome to Convos and Cocktails with Letitia. Here on this podcast, I'll be talking about lifestyle, relationships, business, finance, plus so much more. I'll discuss real topics that we as women experience. And don't worry, men, I got you too. So if you haven't hit the subscribe button, do that now. Stay tuned.
Let me tell you something. You want to buy a house, you need credit. You want to buy a car, you need credit. You want to buy Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and all that, and don't drop the $5,000 all at one time. Pay $50 a month and get the $5,000 purse the same day. You need credit. You got to fix your credit, man. You can finance your own dream. You can open up your own business. You can get approved for $1 million loan if your credit's straight, man. See, you gotta fix your face. Clean your credit. Put Noxzema on your credit report. Get your credit up to an 800, 900. You can walk in any dealership and pull off with a Phantom, a Wraith, or a Bentley, or whatever car you want.
Hey. Welcome to Convos and Cocktails with Letitia. And shout out, that's Nino Brown. If y'all don't know about him, check him out on Instagram. So tonight's cocktail is going to be, because this isn't right if we don't have the drink of choice for tonight. So your girl made a blood orange margarita, right? And I had to track down these blood oranges. So yes, I squeezed some fresh blood oranges to get the juice, put some triple sec, lime juice, and then for the tequila, I used Don Julio in a brown bottle. What's that? The Reposado? They are not a sponsor, but the drink is good. It's on point. And I did a sugar rim too, and I was like, oh, go girl. You did that. So before we get into this episode, first and foremost, I just want to say thank you and shout out to all my new listeners. Round of applause to you all. Thank you. Your girls see you. Thank you for supporting my new podcast. Listen, we're going to keep it real on this podcast. It's going to be some bloops, it's going to be some errors, but hey, this is a judge-free zone podcast. We all here just to be us and to be relatable. But I have some great things in store. So please stay tuned. Check in with me every week when the episode drops. I wish I had a bomb where it was like when the beat dropped. What? But I want to be introducing different podcast segments in regards to happy hour. And we all know what happy hour means. Happy hour is when we go out, we get those drinks with those friends. And then, that good conversation start coming, and we don't know what we might talk about, but it's going to be something good. Trust and believe that. So, make sure if you haven't done so already, go to your Apple Podcast and hit the subscribe button. Bloop. Okay. Subscribe. I just hit it for you. Bloop. Okay. You're going to subscribe so that you can get those alerts. Please rate me. Tell me what you think. Hey, send me an email, talk.convoscocktails@gmail.com. If there's a topic that you want me to talk about, or, as I said, I'm growing. So we're growing together. So, hey, each one teach one. Let your girl know, because I'm telling you, I got many great ideas myself. But if there's something you want to talk about, want me to talk about, well, you too. Because listen, you can be over there on the other end like, girl, ain't that right? Whew. So, this podcast is for all women and men too. So don't be shy. Please tune in. Tell me what's on your mind, because you can learn a lot from a woman. I'm trying to tell you. So I just want you to stay tuned. We're going to get into this episode, which is Lemme Upgrade You, where we're going to be talking about all things credit, personal credit, getting a business, as well as attaining business credit. So this is a 3-part episode segment where we're going to talk about it all. so that we can all grow. Hopefully, you can leave with some gems after hearing this podcast. So stay tuned. Let's get into it. All right. So let's talk about credit. It's almost, I'm not going to say that. However, because y'all know I like to sing, right? But I'm not going to do that tonight. However, your girl do got, her vibe going on. I have my little pineapple scent candle. Um, Shout out to Awakenings Creations. Candles are bomb.com, small business. I want to put their website in the show notes because you're gonna love her candles. She makes them homemade. They smell so good. So I'm just over here vibing. Got my drink and my candle, and let's talk about it. So let's talk about personal credit. Okay. So I know we hear that C word and you're just like, oh my God, I don't want to talk about it. Can we skip this? Can we talk about something else? No, let's talk about it. It's 2021, sis. It's 2021, bro. Cause all the words, everything that we call one another, it's 2021. So it's time to bury the hatch, get the credit right so that we can get these things that we need or want and desire. Okay. Y'all heard Nino Brown. You know, I hear people say, oh, cash is king. No, I'm sorry. Cash is not king. Cash is only king if you have a lot of it. If you don't have $250,000 or $500,000 or $1 million, I'm sorry to tell you, cash is not king. However, credit is. Credit will get you a great interest rate on the car, your home, credit card. And guess what? You can go to the dealership, cop that car. They'll be like, oh, great credit score. We don't care what job you got. Oh, you can get this car today, right now. Zero down, low interest rate, and a low car note. Okay, y'all don't hear me. Get that credit card with the high limit. Okay, guess what? Then you want to go buy that Gucci, Louis, or whatever you want to do, or just take trips. Especially when you get reward points and them points turn into cash that can buy a flight, pay for a hotel, depending upon, if they take the credit card points, go to concerts, whatever it is that your heart desire. Guess what? You can do it all. So don't cringe about the credit. Let's make it right. So, first thing you want to know is, what is your credit score? And this is not going to be a boring podcast trying to tell you what to do, educate you, because you're going to always bring the humor, honey. And just don't judge me. I be laughing at my own self sometimes. Y'all know this is a judge-free zone. Do not judge me. However, you want to know what your credit score is. Pull your credit score, pull your credit report. There are free resources right now that you can utilize. MyFreeAnnualReport.com, I do believe. You can get that. You get one a year. However, due to COVID, guess what? The credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion are giving you your credit reports for free. So go online, download them, get them, and you're good to go. Get that. Know what's on it, review it, see, highlight what you need to take off, what can come off, because there can be some old accounts on there, especially if it's an inquiry over 2 years. Okay, take it off. Or if it doesn't belong to you, dispute that. Accounts that are over 7 years plus, or once again, don't belong to you, or the information doesn't match up. There are so many reasons why you can get things taken off of your credit report. Listen, and if you don't want to do it yourself, then pay somebody to do it for you. I'm getting so tired. And yes, I'm finna rant because I can do it, because I can. However, listen, sometimes we as the people, there are a lot of things that we can pay for. And I'm not just talking about credit. It's a lot. Like when it comes to cleaning your carpet, guess what? You can really go out here and rent this carpet cleaner and do it yourself, which means you'll be paying less and you're doing it yourself. But you might not want to clean your carpet. You might want to pay the carpet cleaning people to come over here and clean your carpet. Okay? There's nothing wrong with paying somebody for a service that, yeah, you can do yourself, but you just don't want to do it. If you got the money, do it. Make a sacrifice, do it, especially when it comes to important things. Shoot, to be technical, I can wash my own car. But sometimes I don't want to wash my car because I get tired. I'm like, dang, I'm tired of washing this car, bending over. My back hurt. Yep, that's what I said. And I go to the car wash and I pay them $20 or $30 to wash my car. Or the little kids in my neighborhood, when they be trying to pimp me out of $20, I'm like, side note, you gonna charge me $20 to wash my car? Now listen, be it. I don't want to wash my car, but how you gonna pay me $20 to wash my car with my water and my supplies? I don't understand, but I love to see kids working. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna give you this 20 this time, but next time, no, seriously, I'm gonna have to decrease what I pay you because you using my water and my stuff. But no, seriously though, I like to see kids working in, trying to come out here and hustle the right way by doing something productive. Now, back to the credit. So, you want to know what your personal credit score is, pull your reports, go through them, and start working on it. Simple, easy. There are so many free resources that you can go out there and Google. It'll give you the process in regards to where to start, how to go about doing it so that you can get that credit score good. And guess what? You can ride in that new car, get your home at a low interest rate, and get a high limit credit card. Like, 5,000+. Hold on. I got to take a sip of this cocktail because this blood orange margarita is the business. Okay. I told you I'm in the zone right now. So, okay. Personal credit. 720 or greater equals great credit. There's other tools that you can use to help you also keep track of your credit. Credit Karma. It's not the most accurate, but it gives you a roundabout. The one thing it will be accurate on is if you apply for something and you do a hard pull. Oh, now that's going to be real. Like that's going to be very accurate. And also, if something comes off of your credit report, that is accurate. But as far as in your score, that won't be the true score on Credit Karma. Okay. Then you have Mint, MINT, like mint for your mouth. So, Mint is a good tool to use to help track your spending because some of us, we can have reckless spending and we just spend on whatever, don't care. But this will help you to see where you're spending at the most. And it also helps you with budgeting. So if, going out is your thing, then you might be like, okay, I'm going to budget $200 to eat out. And when you go over that $200 budget, it will let you know, hey, you went over your budget. Let's just say $50. So to help you track next time, like, okay, let me be mindful of where I'm spending my money. And so there are so many other great tools. Another person that's good, and you might as well say it's a tool, but it's a person, but he's just that good. Dave Ramsey. I know all of us, everybody who you hear talking about Dave Ramsey. But I was just listening to one of my podcasts. Oh, shout out to them, His and Her Money. These people are like phenomenal, great. They are a couple and they give you great information on just finances, how to get out of debt, side hustles. They have guest speakers that come on. Like you're going to always leave with learning something if you listen to it. I listen to it faithfully. But anywho, so get those resources to help you to get your personal credit great. You want to get that 720 plus, like I said, great credit score. Once you get that, it unlocks the door to everything. Of course, you want to get to your 800s if you can. Some people see it, some people don't. But if you get a 720 or greater, guess what? You're great. 730 to 40 if you want to get that Amex card. Okay. So those are just some things to think about as we're starting a journey and rebuilding, increasing our score so that we can be on the right track. So stay tuned because next I want to talk about starting a business and those stimulus checks. Okay. I'm going to go to a commercial and we will be right back. Financial Integrity Solutions is a credit restoration company where they not only repair your credit, but they help you with building up your credit with positive accounts. Wanting to purchase a home, a new car, or just get your credit score up, then contact them today. www.financialisolutions.com. And that's www.financialisolutions.com. Back to our regular scheduled program. So tell me, what did you do with that stimulus check if you did get your stimulus check? What did you do with it? Because the one thing you can do if you got that $600 as an individual, and if you got more than that because you have dependents, then all you had to do was take $130 out and purchase your business articles of incorporation to get your business name and be an active business in a state of Florida. So I'm in Florida, so I can only speak on Florida right now. Okay, so that's some biz. But however, wherever you are in the U.S. of A. or around the globe, just Google how to file your business name to get your business up and running, and it'll tell you where to go, give you the website that you can get your articles. 3 things that you need to be an active real, and I do that in quotes, real business. One, first of all, before you can say you're a business, you need to get your article incorporation, and that's getting your business name and filing it with the state of Florida so that it's valid. Okay. And from there, you will determine if you are a sole proprietor. Now, I'm going to go through these briefly. However, it's always best to always do your own research as well. Okay. But sole proprietor, that's just saying that it's you only. However, I'm going to be honest with you. You do not want to do your business as a sole proprietor, because if anyone comes after your company and tries to sue you, guess what? They're going to get your assets. Okay. Yours, because sole proprietor. Now, you have your LLC, which is the limited liability. That's the one that everyone starts with. And that's what would be best for anyone that's starting their business journey, is getting your LLC. Basically, if anyone tries to come after your business and try to sue you, guess what? They get nothing from you. They get from your business. And guess what you can do? Shut that business down, start all over again, new business, and they can't come for that one. Okay. And then you have your C Corp and your S Corp. Now, with the C Corp and the S Corp, that's when you start getting into the taxes, and that will be something that you will want to speak to your tax accountant about. That what's best for you and your financials, because only you know what your company brings in monetary. Okay, so but to begin, you get your LLC. After that, guess what you need? You need your EIN, employee identification number. You get that through the irs.gov. That's the second thing you need. And guess what? The next thing you need is a business bank account. You can usually open up a business bank account with the bank that you already bank with, if they have that option. If not, then go find you a community bank, because they usually have great rates. And because you are a small business owner, they usually have deals and perks for small business owners. So that's something you can look into. And then to separate your business from you, just get a business telephone number. But the main 3 things is your articles, your EIN number, and then you need to get a business bank account. And guess what? That makes you an official business. Shout out to you. Wait, hand clap. Whoop, whoop. Now you're open and you're operating, right? So now that we have this business, what's the next thing you want to do? Attain business credit. Why? Because you don't want to use your personal credit for your business. You want to separate the 2 entities. How do you go about doing that? I'm glad you asked. Thank you. See, you're smart and you're paying attention. Okay. The teacher would say you get extra recess time. Okay. So, how do you attain business credit? Well, first thing you want to do is go to nav.com. That's nav.com, and set up a profile account. Nav.com is so great. I use it. You go there. It's self-explanatory. It will help you, walk you through, tell you what you can qualify as far as in getting business credit cards, financing, and so much more. And they also give you tips on how to even start the journey of getting business credit. An 80+ score of a paydex score means you have great business credit, and that's what you want to do. Getting business credit, basically you have to order $50 or more from different vendors, and that can be anywhere from Quill, Uline, Office Depot, those that report to um, Dun and Bradstreet, Equifax, and Experian. And you asked me, Dun and Bradstreet, I never heard of that before. What is that? Well, that's a company that provides commercial data about your business, and it's basically a number that your business gets assigned that helps with you. It's a unique 9-digit number that helps your business to become recognized in regards to what you do, and also with getting business credit. So whatever vendors that you do shop with, you spend $50 or more. You need to make at least 5 purchases. Doesn't have to be every vendor. People will tell you that, but see, you have to really do your research. So I'm helping you all get your paydex score up 80 plus. Okay, some people say tier 1s and tier 2s and stuff like that in regards to where you start, because you also, after you start getting your net 30 accounts, and that's with Uline, Quill, Granger, and so on. A net 30 account is just basically saying they're going to give you something and you have 30 days to pay it. Just because they give you 30 days to pay it doesn't mean you wait 30 days. What do? You wait 5 to 7 days. That's your grace period. And then you pay it within 5 to 7 days, pay off that balance, and then you're good. You repeat with another company, pay off that balance within 5 to 7 days, then so on. Once you get that paydex score, then you move up, you apply for your gas cards. You could do multiple gas cards, your Office Depot, your Amazon Net 55 account. And then once you even go to that, then you go to your next level. And then that's when you can apply for a Chase business credit card, because Chase will be one that they will let you get a credit card with your business credit score. It all depends on how you go about doing it. Some might try to say personal, but you can get it with their business credit score. And having a great business score too, there's so many perks with it. With your business credit, you get your business credit cards. You can get real estate in your business name. You can get your car in your business name. Go around. Hey, I'm riding around and I'm getting it. I'm riding around and I'm getting it. People are like, oh my God, what does she do? It's all your business. And you can even get fleet if you have, semi trucks, box trucks, or vans. If you do transportation, you can do all these things with your business credit. Listen, some of us are old to this and other people been on to this. So let's go ahead and let's start utilizing other people's money. You down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. You down with OPP? Every last baby. Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying. We're going to use other people's money. OPM. Okay? Because why spend your money when you can save yours? You can be stacking your money, investing in stock. That's a whole nother conversation. We're not even going to get into that today. I'm no stock expert, but your girl do got some stock, because you got to be smart. Okay. So we're going to start using other people's money, building our business up, getting real estate for your business. And guess what? I know you're like, oh my God, I'm getting all this stuff in my business name, but I don't want to say like this is what you look forward to, but I do want to educate you, because if anything were to happen with your business or you had to file bankruptcy on your business, the worst case scenario, what would happen is everything was shut down in that business name under that tax ID number, and you won't be held liable for anything because it's all under your tax ID number for that business. So when that business shuts down, guess what? That is it. You could open up a whole new business and start all over again. And that's the perks of having business credit separate from your personal credit, because you don't hold yourself liable. And then you don't want all those inquiries on your credit report. Okay, I digress, because I feel like I'm talking too much and y'all don't hear me though. So Google is your best friend. YouTube is your best friend. Instagram search engine is your best friend. And don't get it tangled and twisted. Reaching out to other people and asking for help or asking for advice That's your best friend. Don't be closed-minded on what you can do to succeed because we let pride get in our way because you're like, oh, I don't want to ask them because they won't help me. That's not true. You never know, okay, until you step out there and you do it. So, we're going to wrap this episode up. I just wanted to come in and just give a little insight about your personal credit score, using your stimulus check to start your business. Because, listen, as a wise woman said that I listened to, everyone needs a home-based business, which means you need a business. And that's just getting your LLC. Listen, if you have kids, your kids can work for you, and that's a tax write-off. Let's be smart. As they say, work smarter, not harder. So that means if you can save and yet still in the process make money, because everybody has some type of hidden talent. You just need to seek and see what's yours and be like Nike and just do it. Okay. You can do it. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. So I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in. It's been real. Next episode is going to be great because guess what? Don't tell nobody because just need to tell them to listen to this if they really want to know. But I'm gonna tell y'all, okay? It's a secret. Don't tell nobody. But next week it's gonna be a happy hour, okay? And to bring some spice on this one, it's going to be a litty happy hour. So that means the conversation going to be rolling, the drinks going to be flowing, and the conversation, I just don't know what you might hear, but the topic is a good one. And I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all another secret. Don't tell nobody, okay? Please don't tell them. Don't tell them. It's going to be called It Goes Down in the DM. It go down in the DM. I might have to bump some Yo Gotti in the back when we do that episode because it's gonna be good. I'm gonna bring a happy hour, bringing some girlfriends, and we're just gonna talk about things that goes down in the DM. And if you want to chat with us, hey, click the link in the show notes and leave me a voice message. I want to know what goes down in your DM. But for now, that's a secret. Don't tell nobody. But for now, personal credit, get it together, okay? Do it yourself or pay somebody. All in all, we all strive to have great credit because listen, credit is what is king, not cash. Be great, you all. Later. Like what you heard and want to hear more? Then hit the subscribe button now so you don't miss an episode. Also, make sure you share with your friends on your social media and let them know about Convos and Cocktails with Letitia. Talk with you soon. Hey, welcome to Convos and Cocktails with Letitia. Welcome to Convos and Cocktails on with this Letitia. Podcast. I'll be talking about lifestyle, relationships, I'll be talking about lifestyle, business, finance, relationships, plus business, finance, plus I'll discuss real topics that we as women experience. That we as and don't worry men experience. I got you too. And don't worry men. So if you haven't hit the subscribe button, stay tuned. Do that now. Stay tuned.
Tell you something. You want to buy a house. You want to buy a house. You want to buy a car. You need credit. You want to buy a car. You want to buy Gucci. Louis Vuitton. You want to buy Gucci. And all that. And don't Louis Vuitton. And all that. And don't pay $50 a month. Pay $50 a month. Get the $5,000 credit. You got to fix your credit, man. You got to fix your credit, man. You can open up your own business. You can get approved for $1 million. You can get approved for $1 million loan if your credit's straight, man. Clean your credit. Put Zima on your credit report. Get your credit up to 800. Get your credit up to 800. Any dealership pull off with a phantom dealership pull off with a phantom race.
Hey. Welcome to Convos and Cocktails with Letitia. And shout out, that's Nino Brown. If y'all don't know about him, check him out on Instagram. If y'all don't know about him, check him out on Instagram. So tonight's cocktail is going to be isn't right if we don't have the drink of choice isn't right if we don't have the drink of choice. So your girl made a blood orange margarita, right? And I had to track down oranges. These blood oranges. I squeezed some fresh blood oranges, some fresh juice, blood oranges, put some triple stack juice, put some triple stack. And then for the tequila, and then for I used the tequila, and I used Don Julio in the brown bottle. What's that? The Reposado. They are not a sponsor. But the drink is good. It's on point. And I did a sugar. It's on point. And I did a sugar. And I was like, "Ooh, go girl." Rim too. And I was like, "Ooh, go girl, go girl." So before we get into this episode. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you and shout out to all my new listeners. Shout out to all my new listeners. Round of applause to you all. Thank you. Thank you, your girl, for supporting my new podcast. Thank you for supporting my new podcast. We're going to keep it real on this podcast. We're going to keep it real on this podcast. Errors, but hey, this is a judge-free zone podcast. But hey, this is a judge-free zone podcast. We all here just to be us and to be relatable. But I have some great things in store. Please stay tuned. So check in with me every week. When the episode drops. Every week when the episode drops. Bomb where it was like, I wish I had a bomb where it was like, drop. What? Like, you know, when the beat drops. I want to be introducing. Podcast segments in regards to happy hour. And we all know what happy hour means. And we all know what happy hour go out. We get those drinks. Happy hours when we go out. We get those drinks. And then you know that good conversation start coming. You know that good conversation start coming. And we don't know what it's going to be something good. Trust and believe it's going to be something good. Trust and believe that. You know, make sure if you haven't done so already. Make sure if you haven't done so already. Go to your Apple Podcast. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. I just hit it for you. Okay? Subscribe. Okay. I just hit it for you. You're going to subscribe? Okay. So that you can get those alerts. Please rate me. So that you can get those alerts. Please rate me. Tell me what you email. Talk. Hey, send me an email. Talk.combos. Cocktails at gmail.com. Talk about. If there's a topic that you want me to talk about. As I said, I'm growing. You know, so we're growing together. So we're growing together. Each one let your girl know. Because each one teach one. I'm telling you, I got because many great ideas myself. But many great ideas want to talk about, want me to talk about. If there's something you want to talk about, want me to talk about, other end, like, listen, you can be over there on the other end, like, girl. So, you know. This podcast is for all women. This podcast is for all women. So don't be shy. Please tune in. So don't be shy because you can learn a lot from a woman. Tell me what's on your mind because you can learn a lot from a woman. So I just want you to stay tuned. We're going to get into this. I just want you to stay tuned. We're going to get into this Lemme upgrade you. Where we're going to be talking about all things credit. Where we're going to be talking about all things credit. Getting personal credit. Business. Getting as well as attaining business credit. As well as this is a 3-part business credit. So this is a episode segment where we're going to talk about it all. Episode segment where we're going to talk about it all. Hopefully you can leave with some gems after hearing this podcast. So hearing this podcast. Let's get into it. So stay tuned. Let's get into it.
All right. So let's talk about credit. Let's talk about
I'm not going to say that.
However, because y'all know I like to sing right. However, because y'all know I like to sing right, but I'm not going to do that tonight. However, you know, her vibe going on. You know, her vibe going on. I have my little pineapple scent. Shout out to Awakenings. Shout out to Awakenings. Candles are bomb.com. Candles business. I want to put their website. I want to put their website show notes because in the show notes because some homemade. It smells so good. Homemade. So I'm over here vibing. Got my drink. So I'm over here vibing. Got my drink. And let's talk about it. So let's talk about personal credit. So let's talk about personal credit. So I know we hear that C word. I know we hear that C word. I don't want to talk about it. Can we? I don't want to talk about it. Can we skip this? No. Let's talk about something else. It's 2021. Let's talk about it. It's 2021, bro. It's 2021, bro. Because everything that we call one another. It's everything that we call one another. So it's time 2021. To bury the hatch. It's time to bury the hatch. Get the credit right. So that get the credit right, these things so that we need. We can get these things that we need and desire. Or want, and desire. Y'all heard Nino Brown. You know, y'all heard Nino Brown. I hear people say, I hear people cash say, is king. No, cash is king. Cash is not king. I'm sorry. Cash is not king. It's only king if you have a lot of it. It's only king if you have a lot of it. $250,000 or $500,000 or $1 million or $500,000 or $1 million. To tell you, cash is not king. I'm sorry. To tell you, cash is not king. Credit would get you a great interest rate on the car. Credit would get you a great interest rate on the car. Credit card, home, and guess what? You can go to the dealership and guess what? You can go to the dealership. They'll be like, "Oh, great credit score. We don't care. Like, oh, great credit score. Job you got. We don't care. Oh, you can get this job today right now. Oh, you can get this car today right now. Low interest rate, zero down, low interest rate, and a low. Y'all don't hear me. Car no. Okay, get that credit card with the high limit. Get that credit card with the high limit. Guess what? Okay. Then you want to go buy that Gucci, Louis, or whatever you want to do, or just take Gucci, Louis, or whatever you want to do, or just take trips. Especially when you get reward points. Especially when you get reward points, turn into and cash. Them points that can buy into cash. A flight that can buy. Pay for a hotel, depending upon if they take the credit card points. If they take the credit card points, whatever. It go is to that your heart desire. Whatever. Guess what? It is that your heart desire. Guess what? So don't cringe about the credit. So don't cringe about the credit. So let's make it right. First thing you want to know is, what is your credit score? And this is not going to be a boring podcast. And this is not going to be a boring podcast. Educate you because you know you're going to what to do. Educate you because you know you're going to always bring the humor, honey. And just don't judge me. I be laughing at my own self. Don't judge me. I be laughing at my own self sometimes. Y'all know this is a judge-free zone. You want to know what your credit score is. However, you want to know what your credit score is. Pull your credit report. Pull your credit score. There are free resources right now that you can utilize. There are free resources right now that you can utilize. I do believe annualreport.com. You can get that. You get one a year. However, due to COVID, guess what? However, due to COVID, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion are giving you your credit reports for free. Are giving you your credit reports. Go online. So download them. Go online. Get them. Download them. To go. Get them. Get that. You're good to go. Know what's on it. Get that. Review it. Know what's on it. Highlight it. What you need to take off. Highlight what can come off. What you need to take off. There can be some old accounts on there. There can be some old accounts on there. Inquiry over 2 years. Okay, take it off. Or if it doesn't belong to you. Okay, take it off. Or if it doesn't belong to you. Accounts that are over 7 years. Accounts that are over 7 years. Or once again, don't belong to you. Or once again, the information doesn't match up. There are so many reasons why you can get things taken off of your credit report taken off of your. And if you don't want to do it yourself, then pay somebody. And if you don't want to do it yourself, then pay somebody to do it for you. And yes, I'm finna rant. So tired because I can do it. Because I can do it. However, I can't. Listen, sometimes we as the people, there are a lot of things that we can pay for, and I'm not just talking about credit. That we can pay for, and I'm not just talking about credit. Like when it comes to your carpet, guess what? You can really go out here and rent this carpet cleaner. You can really go out here and rent this carpet cleaner and do it yourself. And you're doing yourself. Which means you'll be paying less and you're doing yourself. But you might not want to clean your carpet. The carpet cleaning people to come over here and carpet cleaning people to come over here and
There's nothing wrong with paying somebody for a service that you can do yourself, but you just don't want to do yourself, but you just don't want to do it. Make a sacrifice, do it. Especially when it comes to important things. Do it. Especially when it comes to important things. To be technical, I can wash my own car. To be technical, but sometimes I don't want to wash my car. But sometimes I don't want to wash my car. I'm tired. I get tired. I'm bending over. My back hurts. Yeah, that's what I said. Over. My back hurts. Yeah, that's what I said. And I paid them $20 or $30 to wash my car. And I paid them $20 or $30 to wash my car. Trying to pimp me out of $20. Like, trying to pimp me out of $20. You gonna charge me $20 to wash my car? You gonna charge me $20 to wash my car? But how you gonna pay me $20 to wash my car with my water and my supply? But I love to see kids working, so I was like, okay. I love to see kids working, I'm gonna give you this 20 this time. But next time, I'm gonna give you this 20 this time. But next time, no, seriously, I'm gonna have to pay you because you using my water and my stuff. But using my water and my stuff. I like to see kids working them. No, seriously, though, I like trying to come out here and hustle the right way. Trying to come out here and hustle the right way by doing something productive. Now, so you want to know what your personal credit score is? So you want to know what your personal credit score is? Pull your reports. Go through them, pull your reports, and start working on it. Go through them, simple, and easy. Start working on it. There are so many free resources that you can go out there and Google. It'll give you go out there and Google. It'll give you the process in regards to where to start. It'll give you the process in regards to where to start, so that you can get how to go about doing it. And guess what? So that you can get right in that new car. And guess what? You can ride in that new car at a low interest rate. At a low interest rate. Get a high and get a high limit. Card. 5,000. You know, hold on. I got 5,000 because this blood orange margarita is the business. Because this blood orange margarita is the business. Okay, I told y'all I'm in the zone right now. Okay, I told y'all I'm in the zone right now. Okay. Personal credit. So, okay, 720 or greater equals 720 or greater. There's other tools that you can use to help you also keep track of your credit. You can also keep track of your credit. Credit Karma, but it gives you a roundabout the one thing. But it gives you a roundabout the one thing it be accurate on is if you apply for something and you do a hard pull. Apply for something and you do a hard pull. Oh, now that's gonna be very accurate. Like. That's and also if something accurate. Comes off of your credit and also if something comes off of your credit report that is accurate. But as far as in your score on Credit Karma, won't be the true score. Then you have Credit Karma. Then you have Mint. MINT, like mint for your mouth. So, Mint is a good tool to use to help track your spending. Mint is a good tool to use. You know, some of us we can have reckless spending. You know, some of us and we can have reckless spending on whatever, and we just spend on whatever. But this will help you to see where you're spending. But this will help you to see, and it also helps you with budgeting at the most. And it also helps you with budgeting. Going out is your thing. If you know going out is your thing, I'm going to budget $200. Okay, I'm going to budget $200. You go over that $200 budget. When you go over that $200 budget, you went over your budget. It will let you know, hey, you went over your budget. Let's just say $50. Okay, so to help you track next time. Let me be mindful of where I'm spending my money. Where I'm spending my money. So there's so many other great tools. So another person there's so many other great tools, and you might another person might as well say it's a tool, but it's a person. But he's just that good. Tool, but it's a person. But he's just that good. I know all of us. Everybody who you hear. I know all of us. Everybody. But I was just listening to one of my. But I was just listening to one of my. Shout out to them. Podcasts. His and Her Money. Oh, shout out to them. These people. His and Her Money. Like these people are great. They are a couple, great, and they give you information, and they give you great information. Just finances, how to get out of debt. Just finances, how to get out of debt. They have guest speakers that come on. Side hustles, like, they have guest speakers that come on. Like, if you listen to it, I listen to it faithfully. I listen to it faithfully. So, you know, get those resources to help you to get your personal credit great. You want to get that 720 plus, like I said, great. You want to get that 720 plus, like I said, great credit score. It unlocks the door to everything. It unlocks the door. You want to get to your 800s if you can. Of course, you want to get to your 800s if you can. Some people or greater, guess what? You're great. But if you get a 730 or greater, if you want to get that Amex card. 730 to 40 if you want to get that Amex card. So those are just some things to think about as we're starting a journey. Those are just some things to think about as we're starting a journey, increasing our rebuilding so that we can be on the right track. So that we can be on the right track. Because next, I want to start. Because I want to talk about next starting a business. I want to talk about starting a business. Okay, and those stimulus commercial, and we will be right. Want to go to a commercial, and we will be right back.
Financial Integrity Solutions is a credit restoration company where they not only repair your credit, but they help you rebuild your credit, but they help you with building up your credit with purchase a home,
wanting to purchase a home, get your credit score up, a new car, then contact or just get your credit score up, www.solutions.com. And that's www and that's www.solutions.com. Back to our regular scheduled program. Back to our regular scheduled program.
So tell me, what did you do with that stimulus check?
What did you do with that stimulus check? If you did
What did you
get
do
your
with
stimulus check?
Because
what did you do
the
with
one
it?
thing you can do if you got that $600 as an individual,
$600 as an individual,
because you have dependents,
if you got more than that because you have dependents,
all you had to do was take $130 out, purchase
and your business,
purchase
articles of incorporation,
articles
to get
of
your business
incorporation
name and be
to get your business
an active
name
business
and be
in a state of Florida,
an active business in a state of Florida.
I'm in Florida, so I can only speak on Florida right now.
I'm in Florida,
okay?
so I can only speak on
Florida
right now.
However, wherever you are,
but
however,
wherever you
are
are
around the globe,
in the U.S. of
just
A.
Google
or around the globe,
just Google
how to
file your business name to get your business up and running, and
file
it'll
your
tell
business
you
name
where
to
to
get your
go,
business
give you
up
the
and
website,
running,
and it'll tell you where to go, give you the website,
three things that you need
to be
active real.
And I do that in quotes.
Active real business.
And I do that in quotes.
First of all,
before you can say you're a
you
business.
need to get your
articles of
incorporation, and that's getting
you
your
need to get your
business
articles of
name,
incorporation, and that's getting
filed
your
with
business
the
name,
the state of
and
Florida,
with the state of
so
the state
that it's
of
valid.
Florida.
Okay,
so that
and from
it's
there
valid.
you will determine
okay?
if you are
and
a
from there
sole proprietor.
You will determine if you are a
now,
sole proprietor.
I'm going to go through these briefly.
I'm going to go through.
However,
these
it's always
briefly.
Best to always
However,
do your own
it's always
research as
best
well.
to always
okay?
do your
But
own research as
sole
well.
proprietor.
Okay,
that's just saying that is you.
Sole proprietor.
Only.
That's just saying that
however,
is you. I'm going to be honest with you. You do not want to do.
I'm going to be
your
honest
business
with
as
you.
a sole
You do
proprietor
not
because
do
if anyone
your
comes
business as a
after
sole
your
proprietor,
company,
because if anyone comes after your
guess
company,
what? They're going to get
and tries to
your
sue you.
Assets,
Guess what? They're going to
okay?
get yours
because sole
assets,
proprietor.
Okay, yours.
Now,
sole proprietor.
You have your LLC, which is the limited liability.
You have your LLC, which is the limited
That's
liability.
the one that everyone starts with, and that's
the one that
best for
everyone
anyone
starts
that's
with, and
starting
that's
their
what would be
business
best
journey.
for anyone
is getting your
starting
LLC.
their business journey.
Basically, if anyone tries to come after your business,
if anyone tries to come after your business,
they get from your business. They get nothing from
guess what
you.
you
They
can
get
do?
from your business.
Shut that business
and guess
down.
what you can
Start
do?
all over again.
Shut that business down.
New business.
Start all over
again.
They can't come for that one.
New
okay?
business, and they can't come for
and
that
then
one.
you have your
okay?
C corp and your
and then you have
corp.
your C
now with
corp
the C corp
and your
S corp.
That's when you
now
start
with the
getting
C corp
into,
and S corp. That's when you start
the
getting
taxes,
into,
and that will be something that you
the taxes,
and that will be something that you will
speak to your tax
will want
accountant
to
about.
speak
That
to
what's
your
best for
tax
you and your
accountant about.
financials.
That
only
what's
you
best
know
for
what
you
your
and your
money-
financials, because only
what
you
your
know
company
what your
brings in
money
monetary.
what your
okay?
company brings
So,
in monetary.
But to begin,
so
you get your LLC.
but to begin, you get
After
your
that,
LLC. Guess what you need? You
After
need your
that,
EIN.
guess what you
employee
need?
identification
You need your
number.
EIN.
You get that through the
employee
IRS.gov. You get that
That's
through
the
the
second
IRS.gov.
thing you need.
And guess
That's
what?
the second
next
thing you need.
And guess
is
what?
The
A
next
business
thing you
bank
need
account
is
you can
a business
usually open
bank
up
account.
a business bank
You can
account with the
usually
bank
open
that you
up
already
a business
bank
bank account with
if
the
they
bank
have
that you
that
already
option.
bank
If not,
with.
then go
If
find
they have that
a
option,
community
if not,
bank,
then
because
go
they
find
usually
you
have great
a community
rates.
bank
And
because they
because
usually
you
have
are a
great
small
rates.
business owner,
And because you
they
are a
usually
small
have deals
business
on
and
it.
perks for
They
small
usually
business
have
owners.
deals
So
and perks
that's
for
something you
small
can look
business
into.
owners. So that's something
then
you
to
can look
separate your
into.
business from you, just get a
And then to
business
separate
telephone
your
number.
business from
But
you.
the
Just get a
main
business
three
telephone
things is
number.
your articles,
But the main
your
three
EIN
things
number,
is your
and then
articles,
you need
your
to get
EIN
a business
number,
bank account.
and then you
guess
need
what?
to get a business
That
bank
makes you
account.
an
And guess
official
what?
business.
That makes
Shout
you
out to
an
you.
official
Wait,
business.
hand clap.
Shout out to you. Wait, hand clap.
Whoop, whoop. Now you're open
Whoop,
and you're
whoop.
operating.
Now you're
right?
open and you're operating.
So now that we have this
right?
business,
So now that we have
thing
this
you want to
business,
do?
attain
What's
business
the next
credit.
thing you want to do?
Why?
Attain
Because you don't want to
business
use your
credit.
personal
Why?
credit for your
Because
business.
you don't want to use
You
your
want to
personal
separate
credit
the
for
two
your
entities.
business.
You want to separate the two entities.
How do you go about doing that?
I'm glad
How
you
do you
asked.
go about
Thank
doing
you.
that? I'm glad
See,
you
you're
asked.
smart and
Thank
you're
you.
paying attention.
See, you're
okay.
smart and you're
the teacher
paying
would say,
attention.
you get
okay.
extra recess
The teacher
time.
would say,
okay.
You get extra recess time.
So,
okay.
How do you attain business credit?
Well,
How
first
do
thing you want to do is go to
credit?
nav.com.
Well,
That's
first thing you want to do is go to nav.com. That's NAV. And set up a profile account.
And set up
nav.com is
so great.
I use it.
Nav.com
You go
is so
there.
great. I use it. You go there, it will help you walk you through, tell you what you can qualify as far as tell you what you can qualify as far as in
getting business credit cards, financing, and so much more. And they financing and so much more.
How
and
to
they
even
also
start
give you tips
the
on
journey
how
of
to even
getting
start
business
the
credit.
journey of
A 80
getting
plus
business credit.
Score,
A
of
80
a paydex
plus
score means
score
you have great
of a
business
paydex
credit,
score
and that's
means
what you
have
want to do.
great business
Getting
credit.
business
And
credit,
that's what
basically you have to
getting business credit. Basically, you have to $50 or more from different vendors.
$50 or more
anywhere from
different
vendors.
Uline, Office Depot,
those that report
Uline,
to
Office Depot,
those that report to
Dun and Bradstreet,
Equifax,
Dun
and
Bradstreet,
and you
Equifax,
and Experian.
Dun and Bradstreet. I never heard of that
Dun
before.
and Bradstreet.
What
I
is
never
that?
heard of that.
Well, that's a company
before.
that provides commercial data.
Well, that's a company
about
that
your
provides
business,
commercial data
and it's
about your
basically
business.
a
And
number
it's
that your
basically
business gets assigned.
A number that your
helps
business
with
gets
you.
assigned.
It's a
that
unique
helps with
9-digit
you.
number that helps.
It's a unique
your business
9-digit number that helps
in regards to
your
what
business
you do,
to become recognized in regards to
and
what
also
you do.
with getting business credit,
and
so
also with
whatever
getting
vendors
business credit.
that you do shop.
So whatever vendors
with,
that you do shop
$50 or more
with,
you need to make at least
$50
5
or more.
purchases.
You need to make
doesn't
at least
have to be
5
every
purchases.
vendor. People will tell you that.
Doesn't have
to
to be every vendor.
People
will
tell you
really
that.
do your research. So I'm
helping you
really
all
do your research. So I'm
get your
helping you
score
all.
up. 80
Get
plus,
your paydex score up.
Some people
80
say
plus,
tier 1s
okay.
and tier 2s.
Some people say
like
tier 1s and tier 2s and stuff like
because
that.
You also
start after
because
you start,
you also
getting your net
30
accounts.
and
that's
getting
what your net
Quill,
30 accounts. And that's what
Granger
and so on. A net 30 account is just basically saying a net 30 account is just basically
you have 30 days to pay.
They're going to give you something
just because
they give you 30 days to pay it.
Just because they give you 30 days to pay it,
what do you
doesn't
do?
mean you wait 30 days.
You wait. What do you do?
5 to 7 days.
You wait.
That's your grace
period.
5 to 7 days.
That's your grace period. And then you pay it
off
within
that
5 to 7
balance,
days. And then you're
pay
good.
off that
you repeat
balance.
With another company.
And then you're good.
Pay
You
off that balance
another
within
company.
5 to 7 days.
Pay off that balance
within 5 to 7
so
days.
On.
Once
then,
you get that paydex score,
so on.
Then you go.
Once you get that paydex score,
you apply for your gas
you go,
cards.
You move up.
You
You
can do
apply for your
gas
cards,
your Office
you
Depot,
can do
your Amazon
cards,
Net 55 account,
your Amazon Net
55 account.
Once you even go to that,
then
you go to your
once
next
you
level.
Even go to
and
that,
then
that's
you go
when
to
you
your
can
next level.
apply for.
And then that's when you
a
can
Chase business
apply for
credit card.
A Chase business
Chase
credit
card
that they will
you
get a credit
Chase
card
will
with
be
your
one that they will you get a credit card with your
business credit score.
It all depends on how you go about doing it. It all depends
Some
on
might
how you
try
go
to
about
say
doing
personal,
it.
but you can
Some
get it
might
with their
try to say personal,
business
but
credit
you
score.
can get it with their
and
business
having a
credit
great business score too. There's so many perks.
And having a great
with
business
it.
score too.
With your
There's so
business
many
credit,
perks.
you get
with
your
it.
business credit
With your
cards.
business credit,
You can get
real
your
estate
business
in your
credit
business
cards.
name.
You can
You
get
can
real
get your
estate in your
car
business name.
in your business
You can
name.
get your car
go around
in your business
hey,
name.
Right around.
Go around.
Hey,
right around.
I'm getting it. You know, people
Right
like, oh my
around,
God,
I'm
what does
getting
she do?
You know,
It's
people
all
like,
your
oh
business.
my God, what does
And you
she
can
do?
even get
It's all your
fleet.
business.
And you can even get
fleet,
semi trucks,
if you
box
have,
trucks, or
semi trucks,
vans,
trucks,
if you do
or
transportation,
vans,
if you do
all
transportation,
you can do all these things
business
with
credit.
your business
Listen,
credit.
some of us
Listen,
old to
some
this,
of us
and other
are
people
been
old
on
to this, and other people been
let's
on
go
to
ahead
this,
and let's
so
start utilizing
let's
other
go
people's
ahead
money.
and let's
You
start
down with
utilizing other
OPP?
people's
Yeah,
money. You down with
you down with OPP?
You down with OPP?
Yeah, well,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
We're gonna
well,
use other
you know what I'm
people's
saying.
money. We're gonna use
OPM,
other people's
okay?
money because
OPM.
why
Okay?
spend your
Because
money
when you can
why
say yours,
spend
you can
your
be
money
when you
stacking
can
your
say
money,
yours. You can be
investing in
stacking
stock.
your money.
That's a whole
Investing
nother
in
conversation.
stock.
We're not
That's
even
a
going to get into
whole
that
nother
today.
conversation. We're not even
I'm
going
no
to get into
stock
that
expert,
today.
but your girl
I'm no
do got
stock
some
expert,
stock.
but
because
your
you
girl
got to
do
got
smart.
some stock.
Okay.
Because you got to be smart.
So, okay.
We're going to start
So,
using other people's money, building
we're
our
gonna start
business
using
up,
other people's money,
getting real
building
estate
our business
for
up,
your business,
getting real
and guess
estate
what? I
for
know
your
you're like, oh my
business,
God, I'm getting
and
all
guess
this
what?
stuff
I
in
know
my
you're like,
business
oh my God,
name.
I'm getting
But
all this stuff in my business name.
I don't want to
But
say like this is what you look forward to.
I don't want to say like
I
this
do
is
want
what
to
you look
educate
forward
you.
to. But I
Because
do
if
want to
anything were to happen with your business, or you had to file bankruptcy on your business, or you had to file
the
bankruptcy
worst
on your
case scenario,
business, what
the
happened
worst
is
case
everything
scenario
was shut down
what
in
happened
that
is
business
everything
name
was
under
shut down in
tax
that business
ID
name
number,
under that
and
tax
you
ID
won't be
number,
held liable for
and
anything
you
because
won't
it's
be
all
held
under your
liable
tax.
for anything because it's all
ID
under your
number
tax.
for that business.
So when
ID
that business
number
shuts
for
down,
that
guess
business.
what?
So when
That
that
is
business
it.
shuts down, guess
You
what?
could open up a
That
whole
is
new
it.
business and start
You could open up
all
a whole
over
new
again.
business and
that's
start
the perks
all
of
over
having
again.
business credit.
And that's the perks
separate
of
from your
having
personal
business
credit, because
you don't hold
separate from your
yourself
personal
liable
credit
and then you don't
because you
want
don't
all
hold
those
yourself
inquiries
liable, and then
on
you don't want
your
all those
credit report.
inquiries on your credit report.
Digress, because I feel like I'm talking too much.
Because I feel like
y'all don't hear me though
too much.
So y'all don't hear me
Google is your
though.
best friend.
So YouTube
Google
is your best friend.
Instagram
YouTube is your best
search
friend.
engine is your
Instagram
best friend.
search engine
Don't
is
get
your
it
best
tangled
friend.
and twisted.
And don't
Reaching
get it
out
tangled
to
and
other
twisted.
people and
Reaching
asking
out
for
to
help
other
or
people
asking for
and
advice,
asking for help
that's
or
your
asking
best
for
friend.
advice.
Don't be
That's your best
closed-minded
friend.
on. Don't be
What you can
closed-minded
do
on
to succeed, because
what
we
you
let
can
pride
do
get in
to
our way, because you
succeed,
like, oh,
because
I don't
we
want to
let
ask
pride
them
get in
because
our way,
they
because you like,
won't help
oh,
me.
I don't want to ask
That's
them
not
because
true.
they won't
You
help
never
me.
know.
That's not
Okay?
true.
Until
You never know.
you step out there
Okay?
and you do it.
Until
you step out
so,
there and
you know,
do
we're gonna
it.
wrap this episode up.
So,
we're gonna wrap
I
this
just wanted to come
episode
in and
up.
just give you know a little
I just wanted
insight
to come in
about
and just give
your
you know a
personal
little
credit
insight
score,
about
using your
personal
stimulus
credit
check
score,
to start your
using
business.
your stimulus
Because
check
listen,
to start your
as
business.
a wise
Because
woman
listen,
said that I
as
listened to,
a wise woman said
everyone
that I
needs
listened to,
a home-based business.
everyone
which
needs
means you need
a
a
home-based
home-based business,
and that's just getting
which
your
means
LLC,
you need a business.
and that's just
Listen,
getting
if you
your
have
LLC.
kids,
Your kids
listen,
can work
if you have
for you,
kids,
and that's a
your kids
tax
can work
write-off.
for you,
Let's
and that's
be
a tax
smart,
write-off.
as they say.
Let's
Work
be smarter,
as they
not
say.
harder.
Work
So
smarter,
that means if
not
you can
harder.
save,
So that
and
means
yet still
if
in the
you can
process
save,
make money, because
and
everybody
yet
has
still in
some
the
type of
process
hidden
make money, because
talent.
everybody
You
has
just
some
need to
type
seek
of
and see
hidden
what's
talent.
yours. You
And
just
be
need
like
to seek and
Nike
see what's
and just
yours,
do it.
and be like
Okay?
Nike
You
and just
can
do it.
do it.
Okay? You can
Okay.
do it.
I'm done.
Okay.
So
I'm done.
I just want to say thank y'all for tuning
So,
in.
it's
I
been
just want to say
real.
thank y'all for tuning in.
It's
Next
been
episode
real.
is going to be great.
Next
Because
episode is
what?
going to be
Don't
great.
tell nobody.
Because guess
'Cause
what?
just need to tell
Don't
them
tell
listen
nobody
to this if they
just
really
need
want
to
to
tell
know.
them listen.
But I'm gonna tell
to
y'all,
this if they
okay?
really
It's a
want to know.
secret.
But I'm gonna tell
Don't
y'all,
tell
okay?
nobody.
It's a secret.
But
Don't
next
tell
week,
nobody.
it's going to be a happy
But
hour.
next week,
okay?
it's going to be a
And
happy hour, okay?
to bring
And
some spice on this one, it's
to
going to
bring
be
some
a
spice
litty
on this one,
happy
it's
hour.
going to
So
be
that
a
means the
litty
conversation going to
happy
be
hour.
rolling.
So that means the
drink's
conversation
gonna
going to
be
be flowing,
flowing, and
the drink's going to be flowing.
I just don't know
and the
what you might
conversation,
hear, but
I just don't know
the
what you
topic
might
is a
hear,
good
but
one.
and I'm going to go ahead and tell
topic is
y'all,
a good one.
and I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all,
Please don't tell nobody, okay? Please don't tell
them.
Don't tell them.
going to be
It's
called It
going
Goes
to
Down
be
in the
called
DM.
It Goes
Down
Down
in the DM.
I'm gonna have to bump some Yo
down
Gotti in the back when we do that
some Yo
episode, 'cause
Gotti in the
it's gonna
back
be-
when we do that
it's gonna be
episode,
good.
'cause It's
We'll
gonna
bring
be
a happy hour,
it's
bringing
gonna be
some
good.
girlfriends.
We'll bring a
and
happy
we're just
hour,
gonna
bringing
talk
some
about
girlfriends,
things that
and
goes
we're just
down in
gonna
the
talk
DM.
about things
And
that
if
goes
you
down
want
in the
to
DM. And if you
chat
want
with us,
to,
hey,
click the link in the
chat
show
with us,
notes and
hey,
leave me a voice
click
message.
the link in the
I
show
want to
notes
know
and
what
leave me a
goes down
voice
in your
message.
DM.
But
I
for
want to know
now,
what goes down in your DM.
that's a
But
secret.
for
Don't tell
now,
nobody.
that's
Now,
that's
but
a
for
secret.
now,
Don't tell nobody.
personal
But
credit,
for now, get it together.
personal
okay?
credit, do it
Get
yourself,
it together,
or
okay?
pay somebody.
Do it yourself.
All in all, we
or
all
pay somebody.
strive to have great
all
credit.
in all,
'Cause
we
listen,
all strive to have great
credit
credit.
is what
listen,
is king.
Credit
not cash.
is what
be
is
great,
king.
you all.
Not
Later.
cash. Be great, you all.
Later.
Like what you heard and want to hear more? Then
Like
hit
what
the
you heard and
subscribe
want to
button
hear
now,
more?
so you
Then hit the
don't miss an
subscribe button
episode.
now.
So
Also,
you don't miss
make
an
sure you
episode.
share with your friends on your
Also,
social
make sure
media.
you share with your
and let them
friends
know
on
about
your social
combos
media
and cocktails
and let them
with
know
Letitia.
about combos
Talk
and
with you soon.
cocktails with Letitia. Talk with you soon.